Holy buckets. What an awesome afternoon. It's been several days since I turned the camera on. We've been really busy just running trucks out as fast as possible. The ethanol plant closed early today, so it's a little after 2 in the afternoon now. We're pretty well done. We are done hauling there for the afternoon. I can hear Kevin back there making noise. He never quits cock-a-doodle doing. Corn's looking okay. I'm not gonna walk out there because it's really muddy. It seems like we get about 1.5 inches of rain every single night. So you can see some of the uneven areas. They're just kind of lower and yellow through the areas that hold a lot more moisture. It's already cost us some yields because the roots aren't gonna go down nearly like they should, like we want them to, in order to get healthy plants that are gonna uptake nutrients. But you know, it's hard to complain about too much rain. That said, we could go 2 or 3 weeks without rain, and honestly, we'd be better off at this point. Kevin's doing well. His ladies and his friends that are also roosters are doing well. We took the makeshift fence down, and they pretty much got free roam of the yard. Just leave them be. I know you want to herd them and chew on their necks, just leave them alone. A few people in one of my previous videos mentioned the makeshift sort of cloth fence thing we had up. That was just for a few days to get them used to being in the coop and keep the cats and the dogs kind of away from them. Otherwise, they just roam. It's a farm. The world is your hen house, as they say. We've got all of our soybean acres that we have to spray yet, but it's so wet we can't get out there. So we're hoping in the next couple of days. Tomorrow, we've actually got a guy with a drone coming. Come on, baby. Oh, I gotta choke it. So Thomas with Trust Services, who came by last year, he is gonna be swinging out again tomorrow. We're gonna spray some clethodim, which will smoke all the volunteer corn in our bean crop. And we are gonna put down some micronutrients on our soybeans, do a test with the Farmer's First product from FBN. It's called Nourish Vitals. We're gonna put that on and test that on 120 acres of our soybeans. But right now, I just wanna mow this spot so I can unhook a hopper bottom. Now I'm gonna unhook that thingy from this thingy so that I can put that thingy on it. Apparently, I'm not sufficiently disconnected yet. Try that. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I know the pin fell back in. Sometimes these things can just be a pain. You're here just in time. You want to rock the truck or pull on the arm? Okay. Help showed up.
What a pain in the ass.
I don't know why that one was bad. You want to ride?
Sure.
It's at least somewhat air conditioned in this one.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Well, the other trailer didn't want to come off the truck, but this one went on pretty easy, so that's nice. Hook the hose up here to our expertly plumbed fill that I need both hands to open. All right, good. Water flow is activated. I'll put this tractor away now. We had a minor corn spillage incident earlier. And I do mean minor. It was minor. It was less than 1 bucket load on this thing, but it needed to be cleaned up. Okay, let's load a truck. There has been a ton of grain moved out of here lately. Oh, heads up, chickens. Let's see, what else? Where am I going here? Run along now. Run along. Go on. Go on, get. We just got down to the sweep in our new bin, in the big bin. Now this is what they call a paddle sweep, and it's actually got rubber paddles on there that are literally sweeping the floor. You can let it get buried, you don't have to worry about it because it's not an exposed floating system. So it'll run its way around there. We'll run it around a second time. I'm told that it'll clean the floor up really well after the second time. I'm pretty stoked about that paddle sweep there. Once you know your trucks, you just know where you gotta stop. See? Perfect. Probing. Heads up, chickens. I'm back. Do not be alarmed, birds. I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and load this thing, make another run, and I'll just see you guys tomorrow. Morning, dogs. Morning, chickens. All right, it's time to go spray some soybeans, but not with the sprayer. We're not gonna use this right now. We're actually gonna take out a couple of drones over there. Trust Services are here. They're out of, I believe, Ohio. They came up last year. We sprayed some water just to show you guys how the drones worked. Now we got the real deal. But I have to get to that chemical tote for them, so I do have to move this. This product here is a liquid AMS from FBN, or Farmer's First Line. It's a drift reduction it's got in it. It's got a surfactant in it. It's a water conditioner. It's not an active chemical. It actually just helps to make the chemical stick to the plant and work better. What's that thing weigh?
Well, right now, I would say about, what, 80, 90 pounds, something like that?
Okay, 90 pounds empty or so.
Yeah. The software I was telling you about yesterday.
So this is a different software than you were
Yes.
using last year?
Yes, so basically we have the drone software doing its own thing, and then this software we're using to manage all of our chemical, all of our tracking for the State Department of Agriculture, all that type of stuff. So this one I kind of have simplified down here, but we're gonna go on schedule here, and I already have your task here queued in, and so we're gonna hit edit. This is basically showing everything that we're gonna do today.
Okay.
So right here you can see we have our field.
Yep.
Right behind us. So this is actually where it'll show, let's say there's multiple fields you are having us spray today. This is where it all show.
It'll show a whole plan.
Yep, it would show all of those fields. So I can document exactly where I want to go, how I want to best tackle each individual field, what's most efficient for me.
Okay.
Then I can edit the map. I can classify, whose map it is. Obviously, it's yours.
Yep.
So, talking about custom application acres for our operation, we need to document everything, not only for the legal side, but also for logistics, making sure we cover everybody.
Yep.
So this here, we're able to document every single product that we're putting in the tank. Right now we only have 2 in there, but we're gonna switch that up here later on once we get the labels off of the jugs here. Automatically formulates the temperature, wind direction, wind speed, and the humidity. All I gotta do is hit save.
There we go.
All of it's documented.
Nice.
So it's a little bit better than your paper pencil, right?
Right, yep.
Now that that's done, we're gonna start with the drone side.
Yep.
There's a little different than the system we used last year. Last year we used the DJI T50 and the T40. This year we're using the P150, so that's what I have here behind us. And so this is the controller for it. As you can see, we have everything booted up. Already has its lines generated for this map, so we went ahead and pre-planned for this. It has our exact amount of acres, exact amount of gallons. This is where we can set, okay, 3 gallons to the acre versus 2. I want to have our particle size be around that 400, give or take mark. And then this is where we're going to say our height, our speed, our swath width, all that type of stuff. It's all going to be right here. So I already have that set up. So this is where I'm going to spend my time watching the drone as it goes, watching the height, speed, all that information, and then also have the volume at the top. We'll hopefully be able to knock out at 3 gallons to the acre between 50 and 60 acres an hour.
Okay, nice.
So we'll go ahead and get her started. I already primed the system here. Basically all we got to do is step out of the way and let her fly.
All right, we'll make sure the dogs stay clear.
Sure.
Well, there's one, she's not going anywhere. I don't know, the other one's on an adventure, she's good. There it goes, Anna. That's some stuff from the future when I was a child right there. Like flying cars type of thing.
So right
Now you're just playing a video game.
Yeah, pretty much. So we already have it set. There it's starting to spray.
Oh, there it goes.
So you can see it spraying right there.
And how fast is that thing going?
It's going 31 mile an hour right now.
Look at the dog staring at it.
We could go with this unit 40 mile an hour. Now there's some legal exemptions that are required for it. We don't have it yet. But this thing with the 18.5 gallon tank and even 31 mile an hour, we can cover some serious territory.
Yeah, I would think. Well, there it is. It's across the 40, just about. There's gonna turn. So this thing's got a predetermined map for all the swaths that it's gonna make.
Yeah.
How wide is a swath?
Right now we're running 24.
24 feet?
Just because super calm wind day. I mean, this is probably the calmest day I've ever sprayed this year. So this is prime optimal operating conditions here. And so we're running a little bit wider. I'll say when it starts to get a little windy, we want to narrow it up just so we get extra good coverage, so we don't have any gaps,
Sure.
Especially with products that we can only apply once a season.
Okay. Well, like a minute and a half later, 2 minutes later, this thing has flown and sprayed several acres here, and it's coming back to get filled. Anna, no! So they're gonna change out batteries.
And it's filling right now.
It's got 2 batteries and it's filling right now. It's got a 18, you said 18 gallon tank? 18 gallon tank?
18 and a half.
18 and a half, okay. And we're spraying 3 gallons to the acre right now. So about 6 acres per fill. With 2 of these, if they were shuffling, I think they could go a lot quicker, but they zipped up in a pickup. They're still gonna do this. They're gonna cover pretty dang quick. Years ago, or just a few years ago, not a long time ago, but just a few years ago, I thought spray drones for, large acre production, I thought, yeah, it's a fun idea. It's never gonna work on, an operation running 1,000 acres, 2,000 acres, whatever, but just in the last year and a half, I've been proven wrong on that. I am really impressed. I can't believe how efficient they are and how quickly they can go. It's going to be super interesting to see where this all goes in the future, to be totally honest with you, and I really mean that. One of the fun and interesting things about these drones is that they don't have to do end rows. They just get to the end and they turn. Oh, he's going back for chem. Anyway, when it spins on the end, it it automatically controls the individual nozzles to increase and decrease rate depending on which nozzle's on the outside and which one's inside. So, I don't know, just another neat piece of tech. Awesome day. Generally just an awesome time of year. I really like this time of year. There's a lot of new technology in agriculture that doesn't necessarily impress me because I always feel like some technology is super neat, but is there really a return on investment with it? Drones impress me, how far they've come and what they've really figured out the last few years. Where did my dog go? Oh, there she is. We're gonna let the drone boys do their thing. Dad and I are going to take a couple loads of corn up to the elevator. I mentioned that the ethanol plant is closed today, but the local elevator is open and we sold a fair amount to them as well. So we're actually just hauling corn to both of them, whichever one's open, whatever one we can. Heads up, dummies. There are chickens everywhere. Are you really a farmer if you don't drive slow and stare at your crops the entire way? Just a couple of kids out there spraying with futuristic machines. Something interesting to look at here while that truck loads. So this is the inside of our wet bin. This is all dry corn on the bottom of it, but you see the sump saver in there? There's just a couple of chunks around it in a couple of spots. So it was able to empty the bin, but it ran slower because of those chunks around it. I'm hoping to get it on video when we fire this up and smash those chunks. You can see the corn in the bin, it's fine. It's just, you know, when you get 20,000 bushels in a bin, there's every once in a while there's a chunk like that. And we didn't know it because it was still flowing fine, but it's interesting to see. Let's go see how the drone boys are doing. How's the lunch? Lunch break? It's 10:30. It's brunch.
It's 11:30 back home.
Oh, sure, yeah, all right. That'll be my excuse every day now, too. It's 11:30 somewhere.
Right.
I see you're getting down there in the tote. Close to 100 acres then?
We're doing really good. So we had the short portion up there, knocked that out. I think that was about 30, 35 acres.
Yep.
Now we're to the big portion here. We're at 42 acres of that.
Okay.
So we're knocking out the park here.
Must be coming home for Kim. That is cool every time. Seems like such a simple process now that they really just refined it so quickly. Well, this is one of our driest fields and you can see it's muddy. I mean, I'm not even gonna walk in that. Just too wet for the ground rig. Not that, you know, it isn't like if we don't get out here today, anything's bad, but this is when the drone guys were coming here, so it works out. But yeah, muddy. So they've got an adapter. We're just idling right into there with straight water now. We're not inducting the products in because the products we have are in the shop. And we're only running 7 ounces per acre of each product. For this load anyway. The fungicide we were running 1 quart per acre, but we're gonna We're running a load without it because we want to do testing on that. So, about 90 gallons of water, 5.5 gallons of actual chem product, and 5.5 gallons of an adjuvant like a water conditioner drift agent. We're also using this clethodim that is from FBN. It's a Willowwood product. This is to kill the volunteer corn that we don't want in our soybean fields. Well, these boys are filled up and going again, so I'm gonna take another load of corn to town. You probably didn't know Minnesota could get this hot.
You know, I have a hard time believing that. You probably do too when you sitting about 4 or 6 months ago. Snow around.
Yeah. That it can actually get 150 degrees warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is blazing hot. You know, I was looking at the radar when we were getting ready to come here. It's like, I'm ready for a cool time, because back home it was 90, 100 degrees hot every single day.
Yep.
And I saw it was like 60 to 80 degrees. Perfect. No.
Comes with the humidity too.
Well, it comes with us apparently.
Yeah, apparently. So how did it go out there?
Yeah, we got it all done. It's just it's hot.
Yeah.
It's just hot, man. Went well. Drone performed great, and I think you'll be very satisfied with the results.
Good.
I'll send you a picture of what we did and what we didn't do, so you'll be able to go in and do comparisons with your ground rig and hopefully not see a difference, or hopefully see a difference. I don't know what you I don't know what you want to see, but
I just want to see what it does. So then how do people get in touch with you if they want to, or where should people go, you know, if they're looking, whether they're looking for work around where you're at, or because you guys are dealers too, is that right?
Yeah, so we're dealers for pickup truck skids like this one, trailers like we had in last year's video. We do drones, so XAG, DJI, Talos drones. All those we offer service, sales, and then we do custom application as well. So we're kind of encompassing all of it here by, say, doing a couple acres for Zach.
Yep. And now you're headed out to Chet's, is that right?
We're headed out to Chet's. So I don't know what the plan is, but it sounds like we'll have a couple acres for him, and we'll see what comes of that.
Maybe it'll be cooler over there. It won't be so hot.
You know, that'd be quite nice. Now, granted, turning on the cooled seats in the pickup will also be pretty nice.
That'll be nice, sitting there for an hour. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, it's later afternoon now. Onyx and myself and the Master Pipe Layer Junior, we're gonna head out over to North Dakota over there. You see it? We're gonna go race some dirt track car now. It's gonna be real hot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Farmers Business Network was created by farmers to put farmers first. So join me and tens of thousands of other farmers over at FBN.com, where it's free to become a member. You can get access to their digital insight system. You can get transparent pricing on things like seed, chemical, and animal health, and you can get instant approval for things like ag financing and marketing premiums. Again, it's free to become a member, so join me and everybody else over at FBN.com.